The spleen is where the emotion of fear is held in human design. The spleen is where the emotion of fear is held in human design. So here in the earth element, we're talking about two human design centers. We're talking about the solar plexus. So literally the two triangles on either side of the body graph in human design, for those of you that do human design stuff. So the spleen on, if you're looking at your body graph, the spleen on the left, the two triangles, and the solar plexus on the right. So the spleen is where fear, like where we hold fear or where fear exists. And then the, and then the solar plexus is how we process emotions. So the spleen is all about wellness also, but it's also about immunity. So I have a defined spleen, and it's interesting because normally people with defined spleens have great immune systems, but because I believe I was living in my not self for so long, as you know, my spleen, I'm always having stuff come up in my spleen. Like I've always got stuff showing up in my spleen. And so it's a fascinating journey to like begin to connect the dots and see how everything works together. But I also think it's really important to state, especially on this live stream, for what we're going through right now, that absolutely, like this element, earth. So not only are we talking about worry, which we were just talking about, and some of these other concepts that have to do with earth, but when our spleen is triggered, which is the earth element, it puts us into fight, flight, freeze. It literally puts us into our midbrain. It's a fear response.